Chapter 54. Fuck! That's it. But he continued.
You don't know how much I searched for him from the moment I woke up. I became mad without hearing his screams, ah. That is my addiction. So give him, I'll leave.
He reached his limits. I took my phone, dialed Steven and Asher in conference. Guys, where are you? I asked them to put speaker.
We are outside the building.
Why?
You need anything?
Come to Ed's room now! I hung up. Within a minute, they came up and knocked the door. Come in, I ordered. They came inside. Steven and Asher, meet this bloody old bastard. They looked at him. I continued. He is here to disturb your boss. You know what to do if someone messes with your boss.
Understood, ma'am.
They neared him. He didn't show any glimpse of fear in his eyes. They grabbed his collar and pushed him out of the chair. He fell down. They started to kick his stomach, punch his face. Blood started to spit out of his mouth. They beat him until his shirt soaked in blood. Enough! I stopped. Make him to stand up. They grabbed his arms, made him to stand unsteadily. I neared his face. If you say those words again, you are a dead man. Listen, there is no one to search for you when you're missing. If I wish, you'll be dissolved in river as ash. But you gave Edward to me, so you still have that offer. I'll ask you again tomorrow and you don't want. I don't care. You need to leave this continent with or without money. Boys. I looked Steven and Asher. Keep an eye on him all day. Tomorrow is his deadline. If he is okay with the deal, bring him here, otherwise make him to leave. If he doesn't, make him in missing persons list. Got it?
Yes, Anna.
They both said in chorus. Keep him in basement. They made him to move. Wait! I stopped them. I cannot leave him like this. I slapped him. Don't give him anything to eat or drink. Enjoy starvation. You messed with the wrong person. They pushed him away. He looked both of us with a simple smile. His eyes burned with anger. I ignored that. Hey, baby, come, you don't want to be here anymore. Let's go home. I pulled Ed. I drove the car. He remained silent all the way. I stopped at his home, then made him to sit in his bed and gave him water. Ed, are you okay? I asked, worrying. He didn't reply. He laid on his bed, closing his eyes. I inhaled a breath and covered him with sheet. Poor Ed. He is shattered, hearing those words. He is broken. I made a mistake. I should not make him to stay there. But don't worry, Ed. I'm here for you. He can't even touch your hair without seeing me. I soothed his hair and sat in one of the chairs. I looked some magazines in the table, its front cover with Edward's photo. With lines, Lion of Business pulled 2 more restaurants from Mr. Richard Noble. I smiled myself. That's my man.
No, please, no.
Ed screamed terribly, shaking his hands and legs. I dropped the magazine and neared him within a step. He was closing his eyes. Ed, look, open your eyes. You are good.
No, get off me, pleasey.
He shaked the entire room with his voice. Hey, just for once, open your eyes. You are good. Trust me. He didn't heard my words.
Don't. No. Please, no.
He shouted again. I can't handle him this time. Today he is worst. For God's sake, open your eyes! I shouted with all my strength and poured water on his face. He finally opened his eyes, sat up in the bed, wiping his face, gasping for air. Ed. I dropped the jar and cried, hugging him. His irregular breath became normal again. I heard his heart beat out of the chest. Ed, don't do this again. You scared me. Please speak with me. I said, crying, hugging him tightly.
I want to be with Mom.
He said back in small voice. Next moment, we stood before his mom photo. He was looking the photo intensely. A small amount of tear fell on his face. He asked, seeing the photo.
Anna, is he going to take me away?
What? No, he can't. I won't let him do that.
I know this time. If he takes me away, I'll be dead, so...
I closed his mouth before he can say anything. Shh, no. That's not going to happen. Believe me, tomorrow is going to be his last day. He is going to be no more in your life. I'll hunt him down. I can feel you, Ed. He haunted you for an entire lifetime, but not anymore. You should not allow him to do that. Seeing him again, it crushes you, I can understand. That's what he is using against you. Ed, you are not child anymore. You have muscles. He can't even stand before your physical strength. Don't let him to invade your mental strength. He inhaled deeply and said,
I still can't understand why he hates me so much.
He is a devil, Ed. He has no love. We stood again there for a few minutes. Hungry? I asked him.
A little bit.
Wait, I'll take the snacks from the car.
Careful.
He kissed me in head. When I came out of the house, it was dark. Other 2 bodyguards wished me. The place remained quiet. I felt creep under my skin. I dialed Asher. Asher, he is still there. I grabbed snacks from the car.
Yes, Anna, he is in the bathroom. We are standing outside.
Be careful. He is a criminal. Don't take eye off him even for a second.
Sure.
I went inside and locked the front door, poured the jelly bean in the bowl and went into the Ed's room. Ed, just now I dialed Asher. He is still there. I said, feeding him.
Okay.
He said, swallowing. At least, now smile. I tickled his ears.
No, please, it's tickling.
He said, smiling. I laughed and turned my eyes. Before I can understand. A big hand behind the door came and hit Ed's back head with gun. He fell down unconsciously. I dropped the bowl, it broke into pieces. He sprayed something on my face. It made me unconscious. When I woke up again, I was in chair tied. Ed was lying on the floor with his hand tied. Ed! I screamed, but he didn't wake up.
Shh, I hate shouting.
He came before me, Ed's dad.
Don't worry, he'll wake up in a minute, but he can't help you with that tied hands.
How you came here? Aaron, Mesh, where are you? I shouted.
Ooh, you can ask me. I'll tell why are you shouting. They can't hear you because they'll be dead now.
Fear strikes my face. How you came here? How they let you?
Oh, that guys, they don't have brain. They simply believed when I said, I want to go to bathroom. I attacked them immediately after you hung up. I don't had time to kill them, but they'll be unconscious all this night.
Shit! God! My mind shouted to do something, but I can't. He turned back and saw the Ed's mom photo in the wall.
You... Shh.
He stopped. He looked the photo admiringly, ran his hand on her face. I heard what he said.
My dear Elisa, I love you.
He dropped a tear. What, he loves her?